Now with improved agronomy, wider row spacings, the likes of the new hybrids and such like, we're working with stems that are closer to an inch, or 24-25 mils across. And immediately, you know, this is a far tougher target than the early varieties. It is quite a challenge to desiccate. Not only is it wider and a greater circumference, the actual volume of material in these stems is massively increased. And that's before we think about the giants that we're increasingly seeing in the crop, such as this. This is like trying to desiccate a broomstick. And then obviously we need to make sure we do a good job, because ultimately your combine has got to go through and cut this successfully. So it's important that we consider rates, water volumes, our spraying practice. They're all vital. In terms of rates for desiccation, we need to be looking at 1,080 grams of glyphosate. That would be 3 litres of a 360 formulation, 1,080 grams. If you've got a particularly significant perennial weed burden, then you might want to go up to 1,440 grams or 4 litres of 360. In terms of water volumes, that very much depends on the nature of your crop. If you've got quite an open, freestanding crop, in that instance, then 100-120 litres is fine. If it's a particularly dense crop, or if it's leaning, then in that instance you need to be thinking of 200 or even 250 litres of water per hectare. The important thing though is that when you're desiccating, you take time. You take time to make sure that you apply the product under good conditions with careful practice. You've spent all year looking after this crop. We need to make sure that we nurture it right through to harvest.